Let me ask you something real. Have you ever failed? I mean, really failed. The kind of failure that keeps you up at night. The kind that makes you question your worth. That whisper in your head that says, maybe I'm not good enough. Yeah, me too. But here's something you might not realize. Failure is not the end of your story. It might actually be the beginning of your greatest chapter. We've been taught that failure is something bad, something shameful, something to avoid at all costs. But here's the truth that most people miss. Failure is the path to success, not a detour, not a mistake, the actual path. Why? Because failure teaches what success never can. It humbles you, it pushes you to grow, it forces you to rise stronger than before. Let's talk about people you probably admire and what they had to go through. Albert Einstein, one of the most brilliant minds in history. But as a child, he didn't speak until he was 4. His teachers thought he was slow. They told him he wouldn't amount to anything. They were wrong. And you know why? Because Einstein didn't let their failure to see his potential stop him from seeing it himself. Steven Spielberg, you know his movies, Jurassic Park, E.T. Indiana Jones. But here's what you might not know. He was rejected from film school, not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 schools told him he wasn't good enough. Now, he's one of the most celebrated filmmakers in history because he didn't let rejection write his ending. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, one of the most beloved book series in history. But before the fame, she was a single mother, living on welfare, struggling with depression. 12 publishers rejected her manuscript. 12 people told her no. But she didn't stop. She believed in her story, even when no one else did. And today, she's inspired millions around the world. Not because everything came easy, but because she failed and kept going. Colonel Sanders, he was in his 60s, broke, and traveling around trying to sell his chicken recipe. He was rejected over 1,000 times. Most people would have quit, but not him, because he believed in what he had. And now, you see KFC in every city in the world. So let me bring it back to you. Maybe you failed. Maybe you didn't get the job. Maybe the relationship didn't work out. Maybe your dream feels like it's slipping through your fingers. And right now, it hurts. But hear me. You are not your failure. You are not broken. You are becoming. This is not the end. Think of a seed. Before it can grow into something beautiful, it has to be buried in the dirt, in the dark, alone. It looks like the end. But really, it's the start of something amazing. Or think about an arrow. Before it can fly forward, it has to be pulled back. That tension, that struggle, it's what gives it power. Your failure is pulling you back, so you can launch forward. You see, failure isn't just pain. It's a teacher, a quiet one, a tough one. But the lessons it gives, they're priceless. Because when everything is going right, we don't stop to reflect. But when things fall apart, that's when we really learn. That's when we grow. Here's what failure gives you. Clarity. It strips away the noise. It shows you what's working and what isn't. Failure forces you to get honest with your effort, your plan, your priorities. Resilience. Every time you get back up after falling, you build strength. Not just physical or mental strength, but the kind of grit that can't be faked. Patience. When success takes time, failure teaches you to wait without quitting. You stop chasing shortcuts and start trusting the process. Character. Failure shapes who you are when no one's watching. It humbles you, deepens you. It teaches empathy, discipline, and integrity. Because let's be honest, Success that comes easy doesn't teach you much. It fades quickly, it's fragile. But success that's been earned through setbacks, struggles, and sleepless nights, that kind of success, that's real, that's rooted, that's unshakable. The sad truth is this: most people give up too soon. They fail once and stop. They hear one no and quit. They get discouraged and walk away, not because they aren't talented, but because they didn't know that failure was part of the process. So here's what I want you to do. Don't quit. Not now. Not because of one failure. Not because it's hard. You are so much closer than you think. And every failure you faced, it's not a sign that you're losing. It's a sign that you're still in the game, that you're still fighting, that you care enough to keep going. Fall, get back up, fall again, rise stronger. You're not falling behind. You're building momentum. So the next time you fail, don't run from it. Learn from it. Grow from it. Rise with it. Because failure isn't the enemy of success. It's the doorway to it. And one day, you'll look back at this moment, the moment that felt like defeat, and you'll say, that's where it all began. Keep going. You've got this. Your comeback story is already being written.